Let me know when you're ready.
Oh, yes, ready on Miss Lopez.
Ms.
Ready, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Officer Thomas.
State of Michigan, 36 District Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Jiah Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, and or laying down. I will ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies, that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Morning to Judge, good morning to everyone.
Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm going to try to get you out as fast and efficiently as possible. I'm going to try to get you out in the order that you came in. And Mrs. Williams, I'm going to start with the city of Detroit versus Iris Lopez, case number SP 5359681. Appearance for the record, please.
May it please court, Vassal Johnson II, 72130 on behalf of Ms. Lopez, present on Zoom. State your name, ma'am.
Iris Lopez.
Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. You indicated to the court that you saw the valid documentation, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, she
Right.
has.
As an officer of the court, I'll accept your representation that the documentation is valid. At this time, we'll dismiss the case. If there's nothing further, Mrs. Lopez, have a very good day. Best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a good day, Ms. Lopez.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Can you?
You want to break out now?
Sure.
Yes.
Files or not? Yeah, you got it. We're gonna take that. Nine 30. Redetermination. Can you put up the sign, please, and stuff? All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Stephen Ramon Garrison, case number SP 1544679, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
May it please court, Vassal Johnson on behalf of Mr. Garrison, present on Zoom.
Mr. Garrison, can you state your name for the record, please?
Hello?
All right. Yeah, Mr. Garrison, can you, good morning to you. Can you state your name for the record, please? All right, his device is obviously not working as it should.
Hello?
Mr. Garrison?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Turn your video off, please, sir. Please make some stop.
The video not on?
No, I need you probably turn it off because it probably will help in the transmission. I see who you are. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Even Garrison? Can you see me now?
I don't need to see it. I don't need to see you. I need to just hear you now.
Okay.
Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. What do you want to do with this case? Mr.
Judge requesting a bench trial.
Trial, that's what you want to do, Mr. Garrison. Obviously, you talked over, I'm going to give you a trial date of August 30th, 2024 at 9 a.m., all right?
Okay.
If there's nothing further, y'all free to leave. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you both.
Okay, thank you.
Judge, thank you.
Moto G, put something in the Moto G, and you can take it down now, Ms. Mount, stick connect. On the Moto G, can you state your name for the record, please? Motorola, Moto G.
Renard Givens, sir.
Good morning to you, Mr. Gibbons.
Good morning, Your Honor.
You have a valid license, sir?
Yes, I do.
What is license? This is the city of Detroit versus Renard Givens, case number SP 1528461 and strike that 19-3144111. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor. State your full name for the record, Mr. Given.
Renard Damian Givens.
There's a date and time set for a pre-trial. I'm checking the license now. License is valid, so what we'll do is dismiss the SP 1528461 for providing valid documentation. And 19-3144111 is under a review. There was still $300 owed on that. What do you want to set it? You can either, I can put a date in here, or you can make a payment plan. Which one would you like?
You said you can put a date in there. As far as what do you mean by date, Your Honor? I don't understand by what you mean.
Here's what I'll do. I'll put a pay by date of 6/24, 30 days, but I'll also mark the file allow payment plan. So that means if you come down to the window and you decide you want to make a payment plan on there, you'll be able to do so. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So make sure it's either paid by June 24th or make sure that you set a payment plan up by June 24th.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Have a great day, sir. Best of luck to you. Thank
you.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Deontay Lockett, case number SP 1333146, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1356761, SP 1388617, counts 1 and counts 2. 217258691 and 217258701, and the state of Michigan versus Deontay Lockett, case number SX 395-20441. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to your staff. May it please this honorable court, Sherika Harris, P72832, on behalf of Mr. Lockett. Please state your name for the record.
Deontay Lockett.
All right, good morning to you, Mr. Lockett. Today is the date and time set for a free trial. There are some cases that I called that aren't on the docket. One being but I think it's probably a city count of expired plates, civil infraction. 2, another count of expired plates, civil infraction, and a disregarding a red signal. That disregarding a red signal, again, is one of those instances where the points have probably come and gone on that ticket already. And it's $156 owed on it. So why don't you give Mr. Lockett an updated offer for that state charge of open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger? It you can talk to the state. You can always plead as charged, 2-point offense, $240 fine, or I can let you talk to the state and see if you can, if they'll be willing to do anything other than that. All right. Ms. Harris,
Judge,
I'll leave.
what you dismissing the off the docket stuff on Lockett?
All right. So then the offer will be, for the record, Mr. Lockett, the offer is going to be improper plates, 240, failure to display, 240, and open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger, 240. You have an absolute right to a trial. If you plead and don't already have a driver's license, taking that deal will probably affect you from getting licensed for the next 2 years. Because of the 2 abstractable offenses. 1, failure to display will abstract, but it won't carry any points. And the other open alcohol and motor vehicle passenger will abstract. It will carry points, and it is an alcohol-related offense on your record. The other misdemeanor of improper plates will not abstract, therefore it won't carry any points. And I'll dismiss that upon payment of 240. You have an absolute right to a trial, sir. I'm going to put you in a breakout room, and you can have a conversation with Ms. Harris. Join the room, please. Deontay.
I'm sorry, are you looking for Deonte Lee? Because that's me.
Yes, good morning to you. Your matter is set for trial. Mr. Gazdecki is your attorney. I'm gonna wait till he comes in, but we're also gonna wait and give the officers a half-hour grace period. If those officers don't show up, then Mr. Gazdecki knows what to do. If the officer does show up, then I'll give him an opportunity to retry the case. If there's no resolution, you can report the trial. All right?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the last part.
I'll give Mr. Gazdecki an opportunity to pre-try the case. If they can't come to a resolution, okay, we'll hold the trial.
Okay.
Sit tight, please. City of Detroit, strike that. This is the state of Michigan versus Kevin Glenn, case number SX437 1601, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please. Mr. Berry.
Oldest Barry. On behalf of the defendant, state your full name, Mr. Glenn.
Kevin Darnell Glenn.
Good morning to you, sir. I am trying to find Mr. Glenn on the docket, but I don't see him. I do know that his matter is set for today as for arraignment 1:30. So you're here early, sir. Enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. We can get him an offer. Do you have a valid license, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Run the driver's license, please.
I couldn't hear you. Say it again.
No, I'm gonna run the license and check your
Oh,
license.
okay. Okay.
If you have a valid license, they'll give you the offer of paying the defective equipment. And $120. Let's pass it momentarily. Melvin, did he leave? Mr. Bachman, is Mr. Bachman there?
Boffman's here, Your Honor. He has state cases. I gave him the state's APA's email address, so he's probably emailing them to get the offers.
On the iPhone 2, good morning to you. Can you state your name, please?
Jiah Owens.
Say that again, I'm sorry.
Jiah Owens.
All right, good morning, Ms. Owens.
Good morning.
So you're gonna have to turn your camera on when I call your name, right? Ms. Owens. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Glenn. Mr. Glenn, you have a valid license. We'll dismiss SX4371601 for providing valid documentation.
Okay.
As for the count 2 and 3, the deal will be plea to count 3 and improper equipment and $140 fine, and we'll close the matter out. You have an absolute right to a trial. What would you want to do?
That's fine. I'll do that.
Judge,
What do I do?
this is
Go
the
down?
city prosecutor. Do you want me to bring out Attorney Boffman? I think this is a client. He's in breakout room 4.
Well, I think Bachman knows how to get out. He might be, I don't know, he knows. Oh, this is his client? Oh,
Yes,
right.
sir.
All right, let's wait till Bachman comes out. All right, Mr. Bachman, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to your staff. Happy Friday, everyone.
Happy Friday. Can you put your appearance on for Glenn, Kevin Glenn?
Harry Boffman, P55052 for the defendant, Mr. Kevin Glenn.
Okay, the offer today, he's got a valid license, so we'll dismiss for providing valid documentation. The offer is paying for the $120 for this illegal window tint, and we'll close up the other matter out. He indicated that he wants to take the deal.
Well, good. We'll resolve it here. So it's all about what the client wants.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea on your client's behalf, Counselor.
So stipulated, Your Honor. I also stipulate the probable cause as to the matters that are being dismissed here.
All right, I'm find your client responsible for the amended, as charged to the defective equipment, $120. When can you pay it, Mr. Glenn?
I can. How do I do it with a credit debit card or go downtown? I can pay it immediately though.
You can pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. Actually, use go ahead. Actually, you can. I paid the DivDat today on something for the city of Detroit, and it went through immediately. It is a not unlike those fees, but it went through immediately, and it'll go through immediately on here. So, or you can come on down to the court. I'm going to give you until May 31st to figure it out, pay it, and we'll close it out. All right.
Okay, I appreciate it.
There's nothing further. Have a very good day, sir. Best of luck to you.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day. Bye.
You too, Mr. Baldwin. Have a good weekend.
See you. Have a great weekend.
Melvin's not here. That gets me down to Katherine iPhone Terrace. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
What is your full name, ma'am?
Katherine Arminta Glenn. And I can change it to my camera, Judge Perkins, if you like me to, but it is broke, but I can change it for you if you rather than that off.
I want to see who I'm talking to.
Okay.
Make sure I'm not getting catfish. Is that what they call it?
That's exactly what they call it. But okay, I'm on here now.
It is broke.
Yeah.
All right, good morning. What's your name, full name, please?
Katherine Arminta Glenn.
Glenn. All right, good morning to you, Ms. Glenn.
Good morning, sir.
Kevin Glenn and Katherine. All right, let's call the city of Detroit. Get that back right.
Hello, Amanda Lee here.
Amanda
Hello?
Lee. Hold on 1 second. Please, not all at one time. Amanda Lee on the Zoom user device. On the telephone at 313, good morning to you, Ms. Lee. On the telephone at 313-808-9990. Who is that, please? 313-808-9990. Who is that, please? 313-573-1307. Good morning to you. Okay, now nobody wants to say.
Good morning. Good morning.
What's your name, ma'am? Good morning to you.
Latisha Gould.
Keisha Gould. Okay. You can go ahead. No, you can go ahead. You can take care of what you need to do. I have plenty of reading. City of Detroit versus the Katherine Arminta Glenn. Case numbers SP 154970333, SP 14, no, strike that. SP 145970333, SP 1481490, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1541860, counts 1 and counts 2. And SP 1543917, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherica Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name for the record.
Katherine Arminta Glenn.
Well, why don't we do this? Why don't Mr. Barry put your appearance on for Mr.
Owens Barry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Glenn, Your Honor.
Okay. Today is the date and time set for a show cause. Go ahead, Counselor.
Yes, Your Honor. My client would stand mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Will give your client a $0 bond. There are some other charges that haven't gotten on the docket, along with the no license and no insurance misdemeanors. There's 5 civil infractions. 2 of them went with this ticket. Is an improper equipment, civil infraction, and an improper display of plate. And then on a separate occasion, there was a wrong way driving and a disregarding a red signal and a no approved insurance civil infraction, which appears that that reinstatement fee on that new proof of insurance civil infraction is affecting Mrs. Glenn's ability to get a license, at least as it relates to the 36th District Court. So please, Mr. Barry, give Ms. Glenn an updated offer. Ms. Glenn, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Barry, and you let us know what you want to do, okay?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, after the wrong way matter, what was the next matter?
I have wrong way driving, civil infraction, disregarding a red signal, civil infraction, no proof of insurance, civil infraction, improper equipment, civil infraction, and improper display of plate, civil infraction, and then the 2 docket matters.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're welcome. Join the room, please. All right. Are we ready on your client, Ms. Harris?
On Lockett, he indicates that he has a valid license. He was also able to show me registration and insurance.
That was the one that he's in here of the time period, is that? No, Lockett, no, okay, Deontay Lockett is on the docket. What did I do with this file? What did I do here?
Excuse me. My name isn't popping up.
What's your name, ma'am?
Angel Lyons.
Angel Lyons. Okay, I'll change it for you. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Why don't I have one?
But I'm also ready on Gafari, which was from yesterday.
No, I have to wait a second because I don't have we're gonna have to pass Lockett because I don't have this file and Ms. Matt is at step away. I don't know if she ran his driver's license or not. So let's pass Lockett.
Okay.
Deontay. Deontay is.
And just so you know, I'm ready on my remaining 3.
And who are they here?
Yes, sir. Miss Lee, Miss Owens, and Mr. Lynch.
Owens, I have, is that Jiah Owens?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Jiah and Nichelle Owens, case numbers SP 1547706, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
May I please court Vassal Johnson II, 72130 on behalf of Ms. Owens, present on Zoom. State your name.
Naya Bonet Lachelle Owens.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. What's your plan want to do?
Judge, asking for another pretrial in the matter regarding discovery.
You want to just set a trial date?
Well, I was trying to work out some things.
Pre-trial July the 15th, 2024 at 8:30, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. If nothing further, Ms. Owens, you have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
That was July 15th.
July 15th, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Who else are you ready on, Mr.
Miss Lee, same thing.
Lee? That is
Amanda Lee.
Amanda Lee?
Yes, Your Honor.
This is the city of Detroit versus Amanda Lee. Case number SP 1478811, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1478822, SP 1492363, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
May I please court Vassal Johnson II on behalf of Miss Lee. State your name, ma'am.
Amanda Lee.
Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. One of the SP 1478811, I'm going to close it out. Here's a Miss Lee has paid that. That was the one that was blocking her from getting a driver's license. I don't know if you're successful in obtaining a license now, Miss Lee, or not.
Yeah, I paid the major one.
Do you have a valid license?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so what do you want to do, Mr. Johnson? You want a pre-trial on this, or what do you want to try?
Yes, pre-trial on Miss Lee, please.
Pre-trial, come back in July the 15th, 2024 at 8:30. There's nothing further, Ms. Lee. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you, okay?
Thank you, you too.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Who else do you have?
Mr. Lynch, need a trial date for him.
Lynch?
Excuse me.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I'd like to speak to my lawyer prior to this session.
Who is this?
Louis Lynch.
All right. I'll let you speak to him. Good morning, Mr. Lynch. All right, let's put Mr. Lynch. Are you on the phone at 313-808-9990?
Yes.
I'll put you in a breakout room, Mr. Johnson, and you can have a conversation with him, all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Join the room.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
Hey, this is Officer Patton.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. Hey, I was here, I had a subpoena for a Kiera Gay, but then I also received a possible cancellation of the subpoena, but I do know I got her on the 30th for additional 5 violations, so I don't know if it was all rescheduled to the 30th. Kiera Gay.
G-A-Y?
K-E-Y. Let me get the correct spelling. Keyairra, last name Gay, G-A-Y.
G-A-Y-K-E-Y-A-I-R-R-A?
Yes.
Not coming up that way. Yeah,
You want me to give you the case number?
Please.
SP 148-732-11.
You froze my computer off, Batman.
Sorry about that.
Kiera, I don't know why it didn't come up the first place like you gave it to me. Just cut the paste. Make sure.
Judge, I just talked to Mr. Lynch. We're all set.
I have on one of the misdemeanors, I have scheduled for trial on 5/30. It was removed from calendar. It was today, but it was removed and reset till May the 30th. So I hope Ms. Gay got that notice as well. I cannot tell you.
Oh.
I think she was. I cannot tell you whether she was here or not that day. So 5:30, Officer Patton.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Have a good one.
Be safe out there.
Thank you as well.
All right, let's call the city of Detroit versus let's call the city of Detroit versus Lewis Anderson Lynch. Case numbers SP 757-6801, SP 766-081, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 766-082, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
May it please the court, Vassal Johnson on behalf of Mr. Lynch. He's present on Zoom by phone.
Mr. Lynch, can you state your name for the record, please?
Louis Lynch.
All right, you have that conversation, Mr. Lynch?
Yes, sir.
You satisfied?
Yes, sir.
You want a trial date?
Yes, sir.
August the 30th, 2024 at 9 a.m. If it's nothing further, Mr. Lynch, have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good weekend. Good holiday.
Are you as well?
Thank you. Mr. Lynch.
Could I speak with you, Mr. Johnson?
Sure, I'll call you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Give me the spelling. let's see. Of Gafari. Miss Harris.
Last name is Gafari.
Fari. Clovis.
Yes. And I believe he had 2 matters on the docket yesterday.
I see 1. Okay, I see 2. I do see 2. But this one doesn't come up like that. City of Detroit versus Clovis Gafari, case number SB14066931 and U6 Hearing for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to your staff. Cherika Harris, P72832, on behalf of Mr. Clovis Gafari. With the permission of the court, I would respectfully request to waive his appearance. As the court is aware, this was a case where Mr. Gafari actually suffered a series of medical issues, one debilitating him in such a manner that he's incapacitated. I was able to provide that information to the City of Detroit Law Department. There is a recommendation to dismiss.
I didn't know what that incapacitation was, so I know that Officer Dowd was here yesterday and today, so I marked him down as a peer, and I will dismiss the cases. I'll just write dismiss. I would say incapacitated.
And I do have a statement from his physician that indicates that. I was able to provide that to Ms. Mason. I provided it to Mr. Goss and possibly had the discussion with Ms. Snyder. This case has been going for a while.
Does Ms. Mason know about this?
She does, and I did provide it to her this morning, and we had a discussion. That's why there's a recommendation to dismiss.
That's correct, Your Honor. This is the city prosecutor.
We'll close the matter out. It's nothing further. That'll take care of that. All right. And then Officer, obviously, I don't think Officer Dowd is here now, so wish him a good weekend. All right. We have Deontay. Now, where were we on Lockett? Was Deontay Lockett?
Yes, Your Honor.
Before?
Yes.
What about Lockett's file? Did we have this? Yeah, I had the. This Lynch. Okay, so the problem is have Lynch on the front of it.
I wanted to print out.
In this Lockett. All right, let's go back on the record with Lockett. I have it now. Giving you an opportunity, Mr. Lockett, to speak with Ms. Harris. And Ms. Harris, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, he indicated that he does have a valid license. He presented his registration and insurance. The only matter that would be left, if in fact these are able to be dismissed, would be the open alcohol in a motor vehicle. And if we can't get resolution, he will be seeking the appointment of counsel.
Do you want to call the state in to see if you can resolve it?
Yes, please, and thank you.
Can we get Mr. Iringa in here, Ms. Mathis, please? Let's pass it one more time, Mr. Lockett, until we can get Mr. Iringa, the state attorney, to see if that can be resolved. And then you can get Ms. Harris, an agreement between you and the prosecutor in the meantime as to whether she wants to dismiss based on providing valid documentation if the license in fact is good, and I'll accept the representation that you saw valid insurance and registration. Yes. Very good, thank you. Okay, that's Deonte Lee. So Mr. Deonte Lee is waiting on Mr. Gazdecki and to see if officers show. Okay, so let's move on down. Let's call the City of Detroit versus Jesse Lamont Gaines Jr. Case numbers SP 1305745, counts 1 and 2, SP 252398551, SP 1579091. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gaines.
He not here anymore, or not unmute? He hasn't connected to his audio. So let's pass the matter.
We're ready as to Ms. Glenn, Your Honor.
Ready on Ms. Glenn?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, let's go back on the record with Ms. Glenn. Ms. Glenn, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we seek a trial date, Your Honor. Could we get a bench trial date? Is there anything on the Detroit record that is preventing her from getting a license?
Yeah, we'll allow her to pay this reinstatement fee up front. That's going to leave the case open, Ms. Gaines, but it's going to allow you to see if you can get a license during the time that you're waiting on the trial date, which will be August the 30th, 2024 at 9 a.m. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to bring $45 down to the window for that reinstatement fee. You do that, you wait 48 to 72 hours, and you will wait that time, and you'll see if you can get a valid license. Wait 48 to 72 hours once you pay that fee, see if you can get a valid license, and then you'll come back on September, strike that on August the 30th, 2024 at 9 a.m. You understand, Ms. Glenn?
Yes, I understand. So all I have to do is pay a reinstatement fee and I'll be giving back my license?
Hopefully. I don't know what you have in any other jurisdictions. All I see is that one reinstatement fee that's affecting your license with the 36th District Court, all right?
Okay.
All right, if you don't have any further questions, have a very good day. Best of luck to you. Have a good weekend.
All righty, thank you.
Thank you. DeAndre Glover. Roll, I'm sorry. Deontay, go over here. Let's unmute yourself, please. This is the City of Detroit versus DeAndre Deontay. Roll, case numbers SP 1527870. Okay, let's just call. Strike that SP 134-92681, SP 136-42371, SP 152-78701, U47-089918. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Grover.
My name is DeAndre Dante Grover.
Wanted to you, sir. I think we're here basically as sort of a review, enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, given a $0 bond. I think we're here for failure to pay on the U 47089918. I'm going to dismiss that. That appears that it's paid. On the other matters, they haven't been paid. I know he paid most of SP 134926881. The no ops, he owes $80. He owes $125 on the 1 to 5 and another $240 on the no ops. I'm gonna give you 30 more days, and I'm gonna mark the file payment plan, allow payment plan, so that either you set up the payment plan or you pay it off by then. But you don't have to come back, all right?
Yes, I was gonna say I wasn't aware of this because our last meeting, I had everything paid up, and I was told that I was just supposed to wait for a decision on a matter of me having false identification or something that was holding me back from my license. But everything else was paid up to date. So
I can't see that. I don't see that everything is paid up to date.
oh wow.
I don't see that. As a matter of fact, let me see what this is. You have another entering route permission. Let me print this one out instead of that one. Also call U322504116 into the record. You owe $58 on that. That will be closed out under disorderly conduct if you satisfy that. So I'm dismissing you 47089918. Pay for you 32250416. I'll amend the disorderly conduct. You owe $58 on that. Well, let's see what we can do for you there. That 58.
Is this matter regarding my license, or is this just tickets that
you hold in the past?
Okay.
I'll close out this. I'll close out at you 322504116. You pay $300 on that. And then the other stuff, you should be able to. It appears that you should be able to get a license.
No, like I said before, I was told by you to go pay a few tickets off, and a few was going to be dismissed. But for some reason, you said that the false identification was coming up in your system, that it might take something like a year or two or something before I can get it.
I don't see false ID.
And I was very confused about that because I didn't.
Are you on Deontay Grover, born in 87, I believe?
Yes.
Yeah, false ID is closed. Have you tried to get a license?
Yes, I have.
And what did they say?
They told me that I had to wait and go to court for that matter. I went to Secretary of State.
Have you tried to get a license since you've been here? After you came?
Yes, I waited until April 24th. It told me something that it would be. I got a letter in the mail saying around the 23rd that I would have to give it that time period. So I went to Secretary of State on the 24th, the next day, and they printed out everything, and they gave me the printout saying that false identification was the only thing that was stopping me from getting a license. And they said I had to go to court for that matter. And I never even received a court date for that. That's what I thought this was today. So they told me that I had to wait for that. And then I was told by you at that time, you said you don't know why I would say that it would take so long. It was like a confused situation because I didn't really understand why it would take so long.
I'm gonna write down your 18. Well, first of all, the money that you owe, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to give you the 30 days, additional 30 days to take care of it. And then I'm gonna set that you could, I'll leave it up to you to make either pay it or make a payment. So that's gonna take care of that. Secondly, on the 18-4636-871, I'm gonna send note to abstract clerk. Case is closed. I've seen matters where we have to send an additional note sometimes. I don't know why. Maybe something got overlooked downstairs or something, but the case is dismissed. It's been closed out. So, and that was closed out on March the 4th, 2024. So it should not have been at the Secretary of State at that time. It should have already been settled.
Yeah, because like I said, I went April 24th and tried.
And it should have been long settled by then. So the other matters, you're gonna owe 228, 264 on old cases back in 2019 that we wouldn't have addressed. I'm closing out U47089918. We paid that. I'm dismissing that case. I'm closing out U32250416. You owe $58, but I'm excusing you. I'm relieving you of that. And I'm closing that out under disorderly conduct. Then you have the SP15278701240 that you owe. 130 SP136423711 1 to 5 $125 that you owe. And then SP1349261, you paid that down from $240 to $80. So just a little over $900 is what you're gonna owe. I'm gonna put a payment plan. I'm gonna put pay by June 24, and will allow.
Are any of, so none of those have anything to do with the license?
I don't see anything here that has anything to do with your license. The best thing you told me is that you know it was that failure, that false ID case, which is dismissed. I'm sending a note to the abstract clerk in order for that to see if we can, that will remove that from the Secretary of State. All right. So
Okay.
wait 48 to 72 hours, Mr. Grover, and try it again. I hope that you're successful this time. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
There's nothing further. Have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You have a good day too.
You as well. Mr. Gazdecki, good morning to you.
Morning, Your Honor.
Right. This is Van Uncle. Good morning to you. Markey, good morning to you.
I'm not sure if the officer is present. Nassar?
This is the city of Detroit versus Deonte Frank Lee. Case numbers SP1514933, counts 1 and counts 2. Appears for the record, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Mark Gazdecki, P46289 on behalf of Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee, good morning to you. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Good morning, Deonte Lee.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for trial. Is there an officer, Nassar? I don't have that officer on my list. The window is closed for officers to join. It is now 9:36. Mr. Gazdecki.
Can I make a motion to dismiss, Your Honor? We stipulate to the tickets.
I'm going to grant that motion to dismiss. No officer. Something further. Mr. Lee, have a very good day. Best of luck to you and Mr. Gazdecki. Have a good weekend. I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Your Honor. It's good to see you. It's good to go.
All right.
Thank you.
What are we doing with Mr. that?
Lockett?
Let's recall Mr. Barry, City of Detroit versus Jesse Lamont Gaines Jr., case number SP 1305745, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 152398851 and SP 157-90091. Appearance for the record, Mr. Barry.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Gaines. Could you state your full name, Mr. Gaines?
Gaines.
Say it again, sir. Let's hear.
Jesse Gaines Jr.
Very well. Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. There is one off docket matter of a limited access 1 to 5. That's how it's written. That's a ticket that has not made it to the docket yet. We'll get Mr. Gaines an updated offer and include that. You have an absolute right to a trial, Mr. Gaines. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Barry, have a conversation with him, and let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
What's that extra ticket, Judge? You said off of Gaines?
Limited access 1 to 5. That's how it's written.
You can dismiss it.
All right, so that'll be dismissed if you take a deal, sir. Go to the breakout room, speak to Mr. Barry. We'll pass the matter. All right, let me take 1 second. I'm going to take a couple of minute recess. I'll be right back.
Attorney Harris, this is Prosecutor Mason.
Yes.
Yeah, on Lyons, you wanna? I can clean that one up for. Let's clean that one up. One breakout room 4.
Okay.
Got that one. Okay.
Madam Clerk, this is APA Van Mark. I spoke with Ms. Harris about Lyons. There's 1 state ticket, and we'll dismiss it up with a plea on the city matters.
And who am I speaking with?
Elizabeth Van Mark from the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office.
Okay, the judge stepped off the bench for a small recess. Just wait for him to return, okay?
Sure.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I just didn't catch the name, but I remember the email.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. I appreciate it. Let's get going again. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lockett. Mr. Lockett, I've given you an opportunity, and I've given your counsel an opportunity to pre-try the case. Ms. Van Markey, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, Judge Perkins. Elizabeth Van Mark for the people.
Yeah, this is the first time that
I know.
that usually on the other side we're going against each other now. You know, I don't have to.
Right. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Well, thank you. All right, what's the deal gonna be on, any resolution on this?
So we were looking to see if there was any offer we could make. There's really not on this one. It seems as though from talking with Miss Harris that the matter is one in which he's getting a number of city tickets dismissed, and that he may need to set this one for trial, see if the officer appears, see if they remember the case, things like that. But there's not really a reduced offer for that type of ticket.
Very well. Ms. Van Mark, can you put your appearance and your P number on the record, please?
Sure. Elizabeth Van Mark for the people, P62312.
Very good. Okay, I do have a valid driver's license, Ms. Harris, for Mr. Lockett. I also heard you indicate that all the matters were going to be dismissed based on your conversation with the city attorney, and that he provided valid documentation, except for the state case here?
Well, that would have been my request. I actually need to ask her if she's agreeable to a dismissal, because he does have the insurance. 5/29/24 is when it expires, and the registration expires 10/24. I know that she just stepped away, so we could have a few moments. But I am putting his phone number in the chat. We would need an appointed attorney for the remaining matter.
Okay, well, do you want to settle these? Is that what you want to do, Mr. Lockett? You want a trial date on the state case, at least for right now, is what we have?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna mark the file, need an appointed attorney. I need a good phone number from you, please.
Listen, I put it in the chat, Your Honor.
All right, very well. And what I need you to do, Mr. Lockett, is I need you to start answering the calls that you don't recognize. Hopefully one of those calls is that appointed attorney. And if you don't hear from anyone in the next couple of weeks, I need you to reach back out to the court and let us know. We'll get one appointed to you on the spot. So that's going to be, at least we know now for the SX 3952041 trial. I'm going to pass it one more time so Ms. Harris can get an answer on the other matters that she indicated on the record, okay? All right, let's pass the matter. Let's move down to
Your Honor?
Yes.
I apologize. There is one other matter that would have required a state prosecutor. I think it's just one other matter. And we did discuss it. I don't know if Ms. Van Mark wants to put the offer on the record.
And
I can do that. This is Angel Lyons, who has a number of city matters as well. So Elizabeth Van Mark for the people.
Let's see before we call it.
Sure.
Let me get that file. Angelic. This is the dog cases.
Yes, and I think as you move further down, if they're all the same person.
No insurance. Do you have a valid driver's license, Miss Lyons?
Yes.
Run her driver's license, please. I see she paid the reinstatement fee.
Your Honor, there is a city offer.
This is my driver's license right here.
I always say, Miss Lyons, that might not be worth the plastic it's printed on. We'll get it from the Secretary of State, but I do trust that that you have a license. I'm just going to get it verified, all right? This case has been going on for quite some time.
Your Honor, the question that both myself and Ms. Mason had is, was there an attorney appointed?
No, I don't believe so. And I know that Ms. Lyons worked hard to get that license. So I'm going to congratulate you on that, ma'am. She's done everything that, let's call the case. This is the City of Detroit versus Angel Lyons, case number V13095-423. V13095523, V13095623, V13156923, V13237123, SP 1227508, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 122755151, SP 149372 and 3, 14. So let's repeat that strike there. SP 1493729, counts 1, 2, and 3, and the state of Michigan, Babe versus Angelic Lyons, case number SX 4072922, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Elizabeth Van Mark for the people on the state matters P62312.
Cherica Harris on behalf of Ms. Lyons. Please state your name, Ms. Lyons.
My name is Angel Lyons.
And for the record, Your Honor, Chico Mason, City of Detroit, 43471.
Okay. Again, I'll state for the record that Ms. Lyons does have a valid driver's license now. We allowed her to pay the reinstatement fee on that one of those state cases which was a no insurance proof, Ms. Van Mark. And she did that. So she still has a no-op state and a no proof of insurance state open, along with the other cases that I called. What would you like to do your cases, Ms. Van Mark?
My understanding is there's a number of city cases. We would dismiss our cases with a plea to the city matters, or the plea to the offer on the city matters.
Very
Judge,
all right.
in regards to the city cases, we have cases that are set for trial today. I believe on the disregarding the traffic device, I will set this forth. One of our officer, I think Alexander, is not here. I don't see him. And then the other matters, we would be seeking a dismissal on the other cases that are not the dog cases, that are not the animal cases.
Oh, let's go call. I didn't know the day was time set for one. I do have an Officer Hopkins, Investigator Hopkins, that is here. Those are for the B cases. As for the SP cases, city, there, Alexander, you indicated to the court that that officer has not appeared. So for SP 1227508, counts 1 and counts 2, I'm going to dismiss for no officer.
Oh, you're on those cases. Officer Nicholas Allen did appear on those, and he's recommending dismissal. He checked her information.
Alexander.
Oh, okay. On the
27508, count 1, 2, and 3. M.A. first name, Alexander last name. Officer M.A. Alexander, not hearing any response or seeing that officer in the breakout room or having that officer on my list. I'm going to dismiss those cases, no officer.
Now be dismissed.
All right, and go ahead, Ms. Mason.
On Officer Nicholas Allen did appear, and on his cases, he did recommend a dismissal.
Nicholas Allen did appear. I have him on the list, and that would be SP 1493728, counts 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, good. Okay, real quick.
All right, I'm going to need somebody to be quiet, please. I put down no recollection for Officer Allen. I'll put him as a peer. What else do we have? We have So that takes care of pretty much everything except for the dog cases, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And on your cases, Ms. Venmark, that the officer did not appear anyway.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
East Lake appear, let me make sure, East Lake appear. I don't see an East Lake, okay? All right, if it's nothing further, Counselor, good to see you and
Good to see you
I'll
too, Judge.
soon.
Yes,
If you
definitely.
Have
Have
a
a good
very weekend.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Bye-bye. Okay, what are we gonna do with the dog cases?
I believe there's a recommendation that would require, a plea would be taken under a 12-month delayed sentence. But I also wonder if maybe Ms. Lyons needs to have an attorney appointed to go over some things with those cases.
Have you spoken with our counselor?
I have not, Your Honor.
Corporal Bennett's here. I don't know if he's very late.
And Your Honor, in addition, there's discovery that probably needs to be handed over. So I probably would agree with Attorney Harris that there's probably needs to be an appointed counsel on this matter so that they can get the discovery.
All right, what I would like to do is give Ms. Lyons an opportunity to speak with Ms. Harris and then explain to her what's going on, all right? Join the room, Ms. Lyons, please. All right, let's pass the matter. Corporal Bennett, good morning to you. All right, who do we have? Are we waiting on? You have anybody, Mr. Barry?
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Gaines.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Jesse Gaines. Mr. Gaines, today, what's the resolution here, if any?
Your Honor, Mr. Gaines needs the appointment of counsel, and we would go forward.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gaines? Get an appointed attorney? All right, I'm going to need from you a good phone number, Mr. Gaines, please.
547-236.
Say that again, 23 what?
236-8020.
8020?
Yes.
And you want a trial date?
Yes.
I'm going to give you a trial date of August the 30th, 2024 at 9 a.m. I have a telephone number of 547-236-8020. Is that correct?
No, 947.
947?
Yes.
That would make a big difference. 947-236-8020?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to give you a trial date of August the 30th, 2024 at 8:30. What I need you to do is I need you to start answering the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from an attorney in the next 2 weeks or so, give us a Zoom back in. We're going to get one appointed to you on the spot, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, Mr. Gaines, have a very good day. Best of luck to you, okay? All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Aiden Lopez Jr., case number V501411022. State your name for the record or appearance for the record, Mr. Berry.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant, state your full name, sir.
Adan Lopez.
Adan, I'm sorry. Today is the date and time that is set for, I imagine it's set for a show cause, because it appears that he's paid the violation. Set for a show cause, that I'm in or not guilty on his behalf, I'm gonna give him a $0 bond. He's paid $240. What did we say we were gonna do? He made that payment. We said that we were gonna dismiss the ticket. I'm gonna dismiss the case now for paying the matter, all right? Mr. Lopez, your case is dismissed. Have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Thank you. You too, Your Honor.
Alberta, LoveIt. This is the city of Detroit versus Alberta. Marie LoveIt, case number SP 1482834, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1517239, counts 1 and counts 2, and SP 937681, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. LoveIt.
Alberta Marie LoveIt.
Your Honor, for the record, I'm sorry, I was going to put my name on the record. Jiah Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. Based upon the recommendation of the officers, the offer has changed to a blockading based upon her record.
SP 1482841. That will be amended to a blockading, or which one? I didn't know the date is the time set for a trial. Jabriro, Jaberoo, have not seen that officer.
Jabril was here, Your Honor, and he's the one who's made the recommendations. Ryan Jabril.
I haven't seen him. He's not on my list.
Yeah, he came into the. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Let's see if he's still in the breakout room. Yeah, he's in the breakout room, Your Honor. Jabril, Jaberoo.
That is certainly because where is he? Oh, I see. Let's pull him out. He made the offer of the blocking traffic, right?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right. I'm sorry. I missed that. I started to do it a little differently. I started to mark everybody that came in the room, and I'm marking the time for the cutoff. That's why I was had not seen Corporal Bennett before the cutoff. So, and then the other two cases dismissed. Is that correct for Officer Jabril? And then we have the SP 1517239, counts 1 and counts 2 cases. Officer Matthews is here. Wasn't he here? Yes, he was here. I don't know where he is now. I will mark him as here. And all the other ones are going to be dismissed, Counselor?
Yes, so she can plead on either one of the moving violations. One can be dismissed and the other one could be a blockading.
Okay. And then the SP 93768 counts, counts 1 and counts 2. Stefano, I haven't seen Stefano. Okay. All right, so blocking traffic, $175, ma'am. It will not abstract to the Secretary of State. Therefore, it won't carry any points. Would you want to take the deal?
You said I have to pay $175?
Well, you don't have to. That's the offer. It doesn't abstract to the Secretary of State, won't carry any points. All the other matters will be dismissed. You want to take the deal? If you take the deal, then you have to pay it.
Okay, and if I don't take it?
Then you'll have a trial.
I'll take the deal.
All right. Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for those responsible, please, Constable.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters.
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
Find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic. That reduces it from a 3-point offense to a 0-point offense and no abstraction. Just like an expensive parking ticket, I used to say. I'll find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, $175. Dismiss the other matters. I'm gonna waive the warrant fee. You owe 2 reinstatement fees of $45 a piece on those old SB 937681 counts 1 and counts 2 cases. You pay that, ma'am. When can you pay it?
I won't get my work check until next Wednesday.
Okay, give me a date, please. On the 175 is what I'm concerned about. You concern yourself about the other $45, $90. I'm concerned about the 125, 140, 175.
Okay. I'm trying to look at the calendar.
All right. Take your time.
Okay.
Not too much time, though.
I know, I'm sorry. The 29th.
The 29th.
Yes.
The 29th is well, that's just next week.
Yes.
I'll give you to the 31st. I'll give you to the 31st, next Friday, all right?
Yes, sir.
Hey, did any did that kiosk, Miss LoveIt, or come on down to the court. I'm told you can upload that that to your app to your phone. That'll go through instantly to close it out. If you don't have anything further, have a very good weekend. Officer Jabril, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, sir, Your Honor. Officer Ryan Jabril.
Jabril, I'm sorry. And the department and badge number, please.
Badge 4707, Detroit Police Department.
Very well. Okay. Ms. LoveIt, have a very good day. Best of luck to you. Have a safe weekend. Officer Jabril, good morning to you.
Thank you,
have a very good day. And you be safe out there. Have a good weekend as well.
All right, you too. I appreciate you.
All right. I appreciate you more. Have a good day. Be safe.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go down to so all of those are gone. Yes. Yeah, he's gonna make it. City of Detroit. Gould. Where's Gould's file? City of Detroit versus Latisha Gould, case number SB 1003125, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Terry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Gould.
Latisha Maria Gould.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, you waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
And we'll enter a not guilty plea on Ms. Gould's behalf. Give her a $0 bond. You have a license, registration, and insurance, Ms. Gould?
Yeah, I have no recollection of these charges.
Okay, so let's read her the charges into the record, Mr. Perry.
I paid $300 cash on May 10th.
Yeah, you paid a bond. You paid a bond so that you can get a court date. So that $300 is sitting here. At least I see 100. The allegations are that on 6/22, of 2019 at 8 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Burke Road and Schoolcraft. Ms. Gould, you came in contact with the Detroit Police Department, and now you are operating a 2010 Chrysler. That's the allegation, and the charges are that you didn't have a valid license, you didn't have valid registration, you didn't have valid insurance. All of those are misdemeanors punishable by up to the maximum possible penalty of 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. So that's reading the charges into the record. And Ms. Gould, do you have a valid driver's license now?
Yes, I actually do, and I never owned a Chrysler.
2010. Okay.
No.
Let's set a trial date then, ma'am. So I don't know if this is if this is something where somebody has used your name. I've seen it happen.
Because I actually had renewed my license because I always had a valid license, and it appeared to me that I had a case in record as well concerning the Chrysler, and that case has recently been dismissed. And I believe this is maybe the same vehicle. And
so let me say this. Let me, Ms. Gould. So what you probably need to do, I'm going to set a trial date for this. I do see you have a valid license. I'm going to set a trial date for this just so that people can have an opportunity to bring their officer in, and they'll do an identification. If they can't ID you, the case will be dismissed, or if they don't show up, the case will be dismissed. But in the meantime, Ms. Gould, on cases like this, you need to go to the Secretary of State. And I know it's be kind of burdensome, but you need to let them know that you feel somebody is using your name, and they'll flag your license. But and it'll take them through extra steps, and probably if you got stopped, you through extra steps to prove that it's you. But it's something that's probably necessary. I'm going to set you understand where I'm coming from, Ms. Gould?
Yes, at this point, I think I most definitely need to do that because.
So I'm going to just set a trial date for August the 30th at 9 a.m. Come back then, and we'll get some resolution to that. And if you go to the Secretary of State and you do flag that license, bring that paperwork in so the attorneys in here can see it, okay? And you can just bring it on, you can just have it on Zoom, okay?
Okay.
Judge, for the record, Diachiku Mason 43471, for the trial date, would you have her come with some video, since this is an ID issue? We're going to need to be able to see her, or
yeah, you're gonna have to have a video as well. You're gonna have to be able to zoom in or come in person, Ms. Gould.
Okay, I can zoom in.
Very well. If it's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good day. Be safe. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you strike that August the 30th. All right.
Okay, you too as well. Bye bye.
Thank you. All right. All right. Who are we ready on? Are we ready on, all right, we gotta wait. Mr. Lockett, just give us a minute. Mr. Harris is with another individual. Carlos C. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge.
How are you? How can we help you?
It's supposed to be my court date.
It is supposed to be your court date? So
Yes.
Let's see. Are you in the right courtroom? I've seen your name before. I can say that.
Yeah. I got the ticket right here.
Give me your ticket number, please.
It's SP 14889142.
It is. City of Detroit versus Sealy. Roberts, case number SB 1488914. Counts 2 and counts 3 in SB 1489369. Appearance for the record, please.
Owens
Sheriff.
Berry Jr.
Sorry, Mr. Berry.
You go ahead, Mr. Berry.
Owens Berry Jr. on behalf of Ms. Sealy. State your full name, Ms. Sealy.
Carla Camille Robert Sealy.
Oh, there. Okay.
Down at the bottom.
Yes.
Let's go and put Officer Will Harvey. Good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record for Ms. Sealy? For Ms. Roberts?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. State your name, your badge number, department you work for, please.
Officer Harvey, badge number 1120, Detroit Police Department.
All right, good morning to you. All right, today is the date and time set for a trial/formal hearing. Let me ask you, Ms. Roberts, do you have valid? How would you like me to address you? I don't know if your name is in the system properly.
By Miss Sealy is fine. Carla.
Ms. Sealy, do you have a valid registration and insurance, ma'am?
As of right now, I don't.
Speak to Mr. Berry. Your offers as it stands right now. Is pleading to a amended count of 1 to 5. What's your driving record look like?
I got some tickets right now.
Go to the breakout room. 1 to 5, 1 point. It's going to abstract. It's going to be 1 point on your license. It's going to be $125. That's the offer as it stands now. Put you in the breakout room with Mr. Berry and have a conversation with him, please.
Okay.
I'd like to speak with Miss Mason.
All right, join the breakout room, Ms. Sealy and Mr. Berry. Go ahead to the breakout room before with Ms. Mason, all right?
Thank you.
Wait on Mr. Berry, Ms. Sealy in the breakout room, okay? All right, let's pass the matter. Who are we ready on?
We're ready on Lyons.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Lyons. Ms. Lyons.
Address. Yes.
I see that you need an appointed counsel.
Yes, but the last time that I was here with you, you had told me to show my dog rabies vaccination and my dog license.
Okay, did you talk to Ms. Harris about that?
Yes, but I
Deanna.
was wondering, could that be cleared out since I have it and I would pay the dog restraint?
Ms. Harris?
If that's what she would like to do, that's not what we discussed. There's a little bit more in terms of the case, because it not only involves her, it involves other individuals. But if that's how she wants to proceed, she can.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Ms. Harris.
But again, it's her decision. I tried my best to explain it. I know that there was an additional person in the background also giving their feedback. So if that's the discussion that they had and how she wants to handle it.
Who's in the background? Who's in the background, Ms. Lyons?
My boyfriend, because he also has the same exact tickets and from the same officer, Mr. Hopkins, and also Officer Chandler for the same dog tickets. His name is Herschel Patrick The third.
One minute. How old are you, Miss Lyons?
21.
And you have a little one there too?
Yes. 2.
Is it 2 years old?
I have a 3-year-old and I just had a baby last month.
I thought so. I didn't hear a little one back. All these tickets were written in Patrick Lyons' name as well.
And that was one of the reasons an appointed attorney was being advised, because they need to sort through to make sure things are accurately reflected. And if they could resolve it for her based on the nature of the allegations and any discovery, it may have been more favorable than a 12-month delayed sentence and paying any fines and costs.
All right, do you understand that, Ms. Lyons? You know, what Ms. Harris's obligation is only to you. And Ms. Harris is trying to advise you to try to get the best outcome she possibly can for you. That's why Ms. Harris has asked, talked to you, and you guys, from my understanding of what Ms. Harris is saying, you guys came to the conclusion that an appointed attorney that represents you. Now, Mr. Patrick can ask for an appointed attorney himself for his cases as well, and the court will provide him that. But you indicated that you just want to pay the matter and try to get it resolved that way, or do you want to take the advice of your lawyer?
I'll take the advice of my lawyer.
Very good. All right, so I'm going to set a pre-trial date. Make sure you keep a copy of the vaccination and the other report and the dog license, and make sure you have that the next time available when you come to court, as that should resolve that. Usually the city will dismiss the no dog license and the failure to vaccinate when you show those proofs. But I'll make sure that at that time, Ms. Mason will be the one to if that is on the table at the time, she'll be the one to relay that to you. I'm going to set a pre-trial date for July the 15th at 8:30. You're almost done. You're almost at the end of the road, Ms. Lyons, with these. I need you to answer any calls or check your emails that you don't recognize, because one of those calls should be that appointed attorney. We're setting up a pre-trial date for July the 15th, 2024. I know you've been here. This has been going on quite some time, but sometimes the wheels of justice turn a little slow. But just stick with it. You got half the cases dismissed. You have another one or two more court appearances. Okay, Ms. Lyons?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, go ahead.
I need to get Judge Hopkins out. Investigator Hopkins is here on this matter.
Let's, you can get them out. I'll try to remove them. Have you spoken with them yet?
Yes, I have, Your Honor.
I'm going to put Investigator Hopkins here. You need to go in there and get them out. And I've tried to remove me. It's not working.
What time will the court start on July 15th?
8:30. All right, Investigator Hoskins, good morning to you. Can you state your name and your department and your badge number, please, for the record?
Yes, Your Honor. Investigator Raymond Hoskins, badge number 44 for the City of Detroit Animal Control.
Okay. All right. So are we in agreement that we're going to allow Ms. Lyons to get appointed a counsel to be represented on these dog matters? You have to unmute yourself, Ms. Mason.
The city has no objection, Your Honor.
All right, that will put Mr. Investigator Hoskins, we're gonna reset the matter just for another pretrial at this point for the dog cases. And then we will, if we need you back for another trial, we'll summons. Is it the case that you wrote, Mr. Patrick, for the same, some of the same tickets on, or is it, how many occasions did you have to go out to this place?
I've been there well over a dozen times, Your Honor. There's separate matters every day, every time I'm there.
And how many dogs do you allege are out there?
At least 2.
All right. Okay, all right, let's reset the matter and let's come have you back on July the 15th, 2024 at 8:30, Ms. Lockett, okay? All right, that'll, you're muted. That'll conclude. Okay, Ms. Lockett? I mean, sorry, Ms. Lyons?
Yes.
Okay, very well. Congratulations on your newborn, ma'am, and best of luck to you, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. All right, Investigator Hoskins, have a good day. Be safe out there. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Harris, what about Lockett? Have we come to a resolution on Lockett?
I need to speak with Ms. Mason. I apologize. That was my fault.
All right, very well. Let's go back on the record with Robert Seeley. Ms. Seeley, giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel, giving you an opportunity to talk to Ms. Mason. Is there an updated offer?
There is, Your Honor. Ms. Seeley would avail herself of the offer of blockading.
You want to take the deal, ma'am? That's a blocking traffic, $175. It won't abstract to the Secretary of State, therefore it won't carry any points. And the other matter will be other matters will be dismissed.
If I may, City of Detroit, Diachiku Mason 43471. I believe on Ms. Seeley Roberts, the offer has been changed. The offer now is on the no insurance misdemeanor. It will be offered improper plates. The unsafe manner will be dismissed, and the expired plates will be dismissed.
Well, where did the blocking traffic come from?
I didn't have a blocking traffic on Seeley. I had a 1 to 5. That was
Mr. Berry was under the impression that it was the blocking, the unsafe manner was amended to blocking traffic and the other matters dismissed, but I don't know.
Yeah, my officer had no recollection on the unsafe manner, Your Honor.
So how are we?
So the no insurance misdemeanor offer is improper plates. Unsafe manner gets dismissed. Expired plates gets dismissed.
I don't understand that. I don't understand that. If your officer has no recollection on the very reason why the vehicle was pulled over, I'm assuming, driving in an unsafe manner, how is there a recollection on anything else?
Well, that's a different ticket, Your Honor. The no insurance is 3691. Unsafe manner is 9142. Expired plates is 9143.
All written on the same date, same time.
Oh, okay, Your Honor, I was not aware of that. I'm sorry. I thought that was a different time and a different date. I'm sorry about that. I thought it was a different time.
2023 at 4:06 p.m. Both the tickets at 1850. The address on Annabelle Street, Shaker. All right, so I'm gonna dismiss the matter. There's no recollection.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Again, I thought that was a different day with the end of the ticket. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's written under two different ticket numbers, but I have both the tickets here, and obviously the other matters was too many tickets on one thing.
Okay.
All right. So,
okay.
Well, Ms. Roberts, Ms. Seeley, I'm sorry, would dismiss the case, no recollection, all right?
All right, thank you so much.
Have a very good day, best of luck to you. All right, let's move on. Officer, is he gone? No, Officer Harvey, have a very good day. Be safe out there, best. All right.
Thanks.
All right. Super Ranger 14. Are you a superhero, ma'am?
No. Yeah, on most days, but not today.
Okay, so you're a superhero. You got Super Ranger. What's your name, ma'am?
Autumn Graham.
Autumn Graham. Good morning to you, Ms. Graham.
Good morning. How are you?
Well, thank you. Baker's usually the one that shows up, and he's not here today. He said it's Friday, and like Smokey and them said, right? Right, the superhero. The city of Detroit versus Autumn Graham, case numbers SP 156-0831, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 156-08541. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Graham, for the record.
Autumn Tamara Samantha Graham.
Today is the date and time set for a trial. Officer
Pre-trial,
Baker was here yesterday. Is it set for pre-trial? That's why Officer Baker's not here. Yeah. Okay. Well, I stand correct. So let's get this. There's an offer in the file. And the offer is pleading to a failure to display 240, a 1 to 5, 175. And the dismissing of matters, the 1 to 5 will abstract to the Secretary of State and be a point, and the failure to display will abstract and be a point. If you don't already have a driver, that look like an envelope full of money there. If you don't have a driver's license, then taking this deal will probably prevent you from getting a driver's license for 2 years. Do you have a valid license, Ms. Graham?
I just completed the road test, so he told me in 2 weeks my license should be in the mail.
Runner driver's license. You're just sitting in the car because is loud in the house and you come out and get in the driver's seat for some privacy, right?
No, my husband works evenings, so I try to be as quiet as possible.
Okay, that's what, so you're sitting in the car, because you want to be quiet in the house. All right, not because you're about to drive that car.
I actually have a lawn care service, so after court, I'm cutting grass.
Ms. Brown's license, and you have a chauffeur that drives the truck for the lawn care service, right?
That's my husband. That's why I let him sleep the time he, and then.
All right. The license is valid, Mr. Berry. I don't know. It doesn't say permit, so I'm assuming that, and I hate to assume, but I'm assuming that it's a full license. She just hasn't received the card in the mail. So why don't you speak to Ms. Mason about it? License is valid. Speak to Mrs. Mason, see if you can work something.
What's her record looking like? I gave her a 1 to 5. What's her driving record, Judge?
Well, she has the other matters of prohibited left turn. That's the 1 to 5. The license, 2009, failure to yield, 2013. Default judgment, still show insurance, 2017, no insurance, 2017, disobeyed traffic, disobeyed traffic signal, 17 insurance, 19. Just says speed, doesn't say what.
Okay, she's a new driver, Judge, and I can give her a blockading, new driver.
Nothing since 2019 at least, okay? Blocking traffic, and then you have the, so now the minute offer is blocking traffic for the moving violation and the improper plate for the no insurance, $240 for the no insurance. It will not abstract, therefore won't carry any points. And the blocking traffic will not abstract, won't carry any points. That's $175. We'll dismiss the no insurance upon payment and close the blocking traffic out. Absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, speak to Mr. Berry, and have a conversation with them, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, the insurance charge and in terms of the offer was to be dismissed.
Oh, was it?
Oh, yes, that's correct. The offer would have dismissed the no insurance charge.
Yeah, okay, blocking traffic.
Yeah.
Blocking traffic.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Take the deal now. You want to take the deal? $175, close it all out.
I think she went into the room. Let me.
Yeah, she probably went into the room. Go ahead in the room and speak with her. And then find out when she can pay and all that, please. If she takes it. Can't see why she would. All right, let's move on to LoveLady. Louis LoveLady.
And we're ready on Mr. Lockett as well.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lockett. Mr. Lockett, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's going to be the resolution here?
So the document related offense, the license, the insurance, the registration will be dismissed provided everything is valid. And I believe the court
License
confirmed
is
he does
valid.
have a valid. So those would be dismissed. The only thing that would be left is the open alcohol. We're requesting a court-appointed attorney
Okay.
and a trial date.
You've seen valid registration and insurance, correct? I think you told me that already.
I did. Registration expires 10 of 24. Insurance expires 5/29/24.
That's what you want to do, Mr. Lockett. Trial on this open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger case. Mr. Lockett there.
Hello?
Is that what you want to do, this open alcohol and motor vehicle passenger case you want to trial?
Yes.
Trial date, August 30th, 2024 at 9 a.m. Just answer the calls you don't recognize. Hopefully one of those calls is that appointed attorney. And if you don't have anything, sir, if you don't hear from that attorney in the next 2 weeks, give us a call back. We'll get one pointed to you on the spot. Just nothing further. Come back on August the 30th at 9 a.m. Have a very good day. Be safe. And have a good weekend. All right.
Thank you. Too.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Graham. Ms. Graham, you want to take the blocking traffic?
Yes, sir.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for that responsible plea. All right, he's mute. You're muted, Mr. Perry. And stipulate.
No stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, very well. Find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, $175. Excuse me, when can you pay it, Ms. Graham?
Next week.
Let's call 5/31/2024. That's next Friday. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone. If you don't have anything further, ma'am, or you come on down to the courthouse and pay it. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. If you don't have anything further, you have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Thank you as well.
Thank you much. Be safe. Have a good weekend. Corporal Bennett and Lieutenant Manchin, Lynch has not showed. We're going to put a failure to appear bench warrant out. And you guys both be safe. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you. You get a redo on that one, Corporal Bennett.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, take it easy. Be safe. All right, Louis LoveLady. Give me a date of birth, Mr. LoveLady.
02/28/05.
So there's another. I gotta get the right love. I'm glad it's not that one because that's a whole lot of stuff. And good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
City of Detroit versus Louis LoveLady III, case number SP 1547589, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1547618, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. LoveLady. Lady.
My name is Louis LoveLady III.
There's a date and time set for a pre-trial, the offer is, as it stands right now, Mr. LoveLady, is no failure to display for the no unlicensed, $240 fine and will abstract. No offer for the improper plates, that will not abstract, so therefore it won't carry any points. The failure to display doesn't carry any points either, though. And $240, I'll dismiss that one for payment of $240. And then a no offer on the expired plates, $145. You have an absolute right to a trial. Do you have valid driver's license, registration, or insurance, Mr. LoveLady, or an insurance?
Yeah, I have my permit.
Run his driver's license, please. What about registration and insurance, sir? Let's see, he's holding a document up. Let's see what that document says. Hold it up for me, Mr. LoveLady, please. Let's see. I don't need to see that. I need to see insurance or registration if you have it. Registration. Oh, whoa. Let's bring this registration back to a 04 GMC. That appears to be the same vehicle. I see a registration for October 12, 2024. I'm satisfied with it. Insurance. Give me a little bit close. All right, let's see. 2004 GMC in the same name, Alice Glover. I'm imagining that's your mom.
Alicia, my sister.
Your sister, a sister. Okay, I'm satisfied with that. That's it. That's valid now as well. Pull up the driver's license. We'll see if it's valid. We'll let you go, Mr. LoveLady. License.
You don't have the number, so I had to write it down first.
Valid. All right, we're going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation, sir. Best of luck to you. Have a very good day, and be safe.
Everything taken care of?
Everything's taken care of.
Have a blessed one.
You as well. All right, that'll conclude it.